Ideally, violators of sexual harassment laws and policies will be justly tried and charged with consequences fitting their transgressions. Like if someone is using inappropriate language in the office, they should be called out for it and sent to a sexual harassment seminar to correct the behavior. For more serious violations, like assault, there should be more serious consequences. As we can see in society today, sexual harassment in the workplace is ignored, even when reported, and victims of assault are blamed and their perpetrators are let off with lesser or no sentence at all for their crimes. So what can we do about it? The nature of this problem is not only a social issue, but a legal issue, with proceedings that have been in place in the past decade. We are setting a precedent for how these cases should be handled. As we have seen, sexual harassment and sexual assault cases across the country have had varying results, but a common theme: victim blaming, humanization of perpetrator, and a lesser sentence for emotionally and physically harmful crime. There are various different areas to sexual assault. A thing that people do not always realize about this problem is that sexual assault or sexual harassment is clearly defined. Anything that can be seen as inappropriate or make one uncomfortable can be seen as a case of sexual harassment. Sexual misconduct does not have to be by force. Sexual harassment can be elicited through threats, manipulation, and even abuse of authority. We believe the solution to this problem is to educate the youths. With a mandatory plan in place for high school age students, this can help prevent future harassment and assault by teaching the severity of the matter. Educating students on the matter can help them understand what sexual harassment is, why it is bad, and how to seek help if it is happening to them or someone they know. High school students and college-age students would be easiest to teach about these types of crimes because they are better at understanding the severity and sensitivity of the issue. The more sexual harassment is talked about, the more attention is brought to these crimes. We believe that educating the adults of tomorrow on this topic will create a better understanding of the crime and how it should be handled. We believe that educating the youth of America will help create a brighter tomorrow. By starting in high schools and teaching adolescents that it is not an okay behavior or action, we start a relevant conversation among young people. 54% of sexual assault victims are between the ages of 18 and 34. To help protect these people, the best thing to arm them with is knowledge. By teaching adolescents that rape culture and tendencies to let casual sexual harassment slide with phrases like boys will be boys and women can't rape men, we allow the young men and women of tomorrow to be armed with this knowledge. That will allow them to make a difference as they go into the real world. This will also create more awareness to this issue, allowing it to be more openly discussed. We believe the influences of this solution will be greater than the solution itself because it will start a conversation at a young age and not once it is too late.